Fatality.
This is the Randi Rhodes Show. To speak with Randi, dial 561-270-3844. That's 561-270-3844.
I'd like to start this morning with a word about yesterday's tragic shooting in Parkland, Charleston, Orlando. I, along with all members of the Senate, will keep the victims and their families in our prayers.
My thoughts and prayers will go out to all of the victims, their families, and the entire community.
Offering our prayers and our thoughts.
There's a whole lot of mourning and a lot of grief and a lot of broken hearts.
My heart, my thoughts, my prayers.
And of course, we are thinking and praying today.
I stand for freedom.
Thoughts and prayers. Protect
That will lift the victims and their families.
Thoughts and prayers, everybody. Jay in Texas.
Hi, Randy. Congratulations on your award.
Sorry?
No, what I'm calling about today, Biden talking about the gun laws. He's going to pass all this stuff. But I got news for him. The Constitution of the United States says I'm a citizen and I have a right to bear arms and not to be infringed on. If that's not infringement, I don't know what it is.
Okay, I really wish I could understand you, but I get this feeling that you're thinking that Biden is going to take your gun or something?
No, they're trying to get it fixed up to where they can take our guns.
Right.
And I got news for
That's
it.
right, Junior. They can't take your guns.
But that's what he's going to try to do, and I'm telling you, if they do that...
No one has ever tried to take your guns. It's never, ever, ever, never happened. And what's interesting is you only think it's going to happen when there's a Democrat in the White House. I
know it's not going to happen.
Of course it's not going to happen. So why do
Because I tell you why.
So why are you so angry that Joe Biden is just trying to have serial numbers on gun ghost kits? What is that?
Why is that
offensive? Why is that offensive to you specifically?
Because that's infringement on my rights.
It doesn't infringe on your rights. You're not a manufacturer of anything, okay? It doesn't infringe on your rights in any way.
Yes, it does.
No, it don't. You're not. Listen, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for about 5 seconds, but you're not part of a well-regulated militia unless you're part of the National Guard or you're part of the reserve, or you somehow muster once every month, and you report for duty, 3 times a year.
No.
Yeah.
I'm a rancher, and I'm 81 years old.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of bad stuff in my life.
And in all your years, Jay, has anybody, FDR or Eisenhower or Richard Nixon or Jimmy Carter, ever come for your gun?
No. But
then
if I
why do you think Joe Biden is doing that?
Because he's a socialist. That's why.
What is a socialist? And what does a socialist have to do with a gun? What the hell?
Because you look at Germany and every country that ever failed.
Germany was fascist, okay? That has nothing to do with socialism.
We're getting there fast. Look at the border, what he's done on the border.
Again,
look at that.
Try and focus, Mr. Man. Try and focus. Why do you think that somebody is coming for your gun simply because...
They're not going to come, but he's trying to get people where they will.
Why do you say that? Why do you think that? Why? Because it makes you feel... Does it make you feel strong or big or bigger than the president or powerful to say, this man's coming to get my gun and he's going to have to take it from my cold, dead hands? Nobody is coming for your gun. Charlton Heston's been telling you. Charlton Heston was telling you forever, Randy, that they were coming to take your gun, and no one is coming to take your gun. It has never, ever happened.
It's right, and it won't. But I'm telling you this: anytime I see a man on TV telling me what he is going to try to do and all the other stuff he's done, you tell me.
What did he say today? What did he say today? That
he said today the government's going to get in somebody else's business, like what they've been doing ever since they took off.
Really? Tell me a sentence that actually said that. Tell me anything at all where he actually said that he's coming to get your gun. Tell me.
Well, when he said these guns that people make, just get them, put them together in 30 minutes, that was a lie to start with because you can't do that. That's a lie.
What can't you do? What can't you do?
You cannot go buy a kit to buy a gun. to make a gun.
You've never heard of a ghost gun?
Yes, ma'am. I've got a ghost gun.
And what is it?
But I'm telling you.
And what
you
is
can't.
it? And what is it?
What do you mean, what is it?
What is it?
It's a rifle. One shot, single shot rifle.
And how did you buy it, and how did you put it together?
I didn't buy it. I made it.
That's what I'm saying. So where did you buy the kit?
I didn't buy a kit. I made it from what I had. You make a gun out of pipe or anything else. You got to know what you're doing.
Okay, so you're making your own gun out of parts.
Yes.
Those parts have serial numbers on them, don't they?
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, you've used guns with parts that don't have serial numbers on them?
I've had guns that people made that didn't have serial.
Now you're right, and if you're telling me that you made a gun out of parts from other guns that didn't oh God.
I took what I had and made it out of the parts of metal that I had.
So tell me what you did.
No, I'm not going to tell you. It's against the law.
Because you're lying. Right. You're lying that it's legal. You're
you know
lying.
what?
You're trying to tell me that what you did was within the law, and it wasn't, and that's why you won't tell me. You just admitted that whatever you just did to make your gun was illegal. Now, first of all...
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. And nobody is coming for your gun. This is just such a fake, false, phony, bullcrap thing that angry old white men like to yell out. Sing out, Louise. Nobody's coming to get my gun. Y'all gonna have to take it from my cold dead hands. And yes, I'm gonna make guns out of crap I got laying around the house. Old tire rims and springs from the bed. Oh, please, you're lying. You're lying because you're freaking all incensed about something that is not happening. You know, you imagine this world in which you are asked to toil, where there's socialism that requires that we surrender our guns, like Germany, which was fascist. Okay. No. All anybody is suggesting is that you get a background check before you own an Uzi. Freaks. Mike in California.
Yes, Randy. I asked you, what is Joe going to do about all these millions of games?
Joe Biden didn't do jack crap today. I hope everybody understands he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. I don't know what people think he did today, but he didn't do anything.
But if he's going to put a thing on guns, why can't he?
He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. What?
That's right. He don't do any damn thing at the border either.
But Mike, what was that question you called on originally? Go ahead and say what you wanted to ask. What's Biden going to do about what?
He hung up.
His original question when he called up, he said, Randy's talking about guns. Why can't Biden stop the gangbangers? That was...
I don't understand.
Yeah, gangbangers. That was his topic.
I don't understand, though. I don't understand. Biden didn't do anything today. All Biden did was ask Congress to pass background checks. That's what he asked in the Rose Garden. And in this country, you know, you got crazy, lunatic, fringy people who are literally married to this piece of metal. Really, they love it more than they love flesh and blood. They love it more than they love any other thing on this planet that God has created, okay? This is man-made crap, but okay, it replaces your penis. I get it. You're an amosexual. Amosexual! But that said, nobody is coming to take your penis. Nobody is coming to take your gun. Nobody said anything remotely like that. Nobody said anything even close to that or related to that or even imaginary about your gun. Nobody said anything about your gun. No one said any damn thing.
My grandpa used to take me hunting. Does that make me barrel curious, Randy?
Yes, it makes you barrel curious. It makes you triggermorphous. It makes you no. Listen, I've been trained on guns too, you know. And when I was little, we used to go upstate New York. I never shot an animal. I shot skeet. Okay, I shot skeet. Clay pigeons is what I'm good at. I can kill that, and I can shoot at targets. I've never ever killed an animal, and I just don't think I would unless I was being attacked or in some weird way. I don't know. But honestly, no one said that today. That's the crazy part. You people are nuts. You understand that? just here's how you know that you're crazy. Here's how you know that you're bat crap nuts. You imagined that talking about putting serial numbers on guns somehow means Joe Biden's coming to take my gun. That's how you know you're crazy. It also tells you that you're an idiot because you can't differentiate between have a serial number on a gun so that it can't be, used by a terrorist and be untraceable, or used by a criminal and be untraceable. In fact, if you're concerned about gangbangers, you should be concerned about ghost guns. But somehow it has to do with me. Don't have time to listen to the live show? Want to hear more on your schedule? Go to randyrhodes.com and buy a stinking podcast.